Welcome. This is Coach Dorf. We're in section 3.3 and we're doing a homework example. Here we're supposed to show that the derivative of cosecant of x equals the negative cosecant of x times the cotangent of x. Now in doing this problem, we can't just already accept that the derivative of cosine of x equals negative cosine x cotangent x, because that's what we're trying to show. So what we can assume here, or what we can use, is the derivative of sine and the derivative of cosine. So as a reminder, the derivative of sine equals cosine x, and the derivative of cosine x equals negative sine x. So those are the only things we can use, plus we can use product rule and quotient rule. All right, so let's begin. Oh, in doing this one, what is cosine x in terms of sine and cosine? That we need to remember. Cosine x is 1 over the sine of x. All right, so as we begin this problem, we want to find the derivative of cosecant x. So we're going to rewrite this in terms of sine and cosine. So we have the derivative, cosecant x, we just said, is 1 over sine x. All right, so we have the derivative now of 1 over sine x. Here then we'll use the quotient rule. So recall the quotient rule says I do the denominator, so at the bottom, times the derivative of the top. On the top we have a 1. The derivative of 1 is 0, minus the top, which is a 1, times the derivative of the denominator. So we have the derivative of sine all over the denominator squared, which I'll write as sine squared x. All right, so sine x times 0 is just going to give me 0. So then I'm going to have minus 1 times the derivative of sine x. And we showed earlier up here, sine x, the derivative of sine x is cosine x. So we have minus cosine x in the numerator. And on the bottom, we have sine squared x. Now, what I'm going to do is I want to rewrite this in terms of other trig functions. I've got 2 things in the bottom and 1 thing on the top. So I'm going to pick the negative out front. So I'm going to put a sine x on the bottom times a sine x in another bottom part there. And I can put a cosine x and a 1. So now if I multiply everything on the top, I still have cosine x. And on the bottom, I have sine squared x, and then I have a negative out front. And now I can use the fact that 1 over sine x is cosecant x. Nope, let me rewrite that. That's cosecant x. And cosine over sine x is cotangent x. And that's what we're supposed to get. So we're done. Hope that helps.